Blake Peebles, DM, MD, and welcome to another episode of Aserian Classroom. Shiver me timbers, it's the pirate one. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum to you. We're talking about the Bloody Sea today. The Bloody Sea, and I'll show you on the map, is the sea between Aseria and Fool's Paradise. First, we'll talk a little bit about Fool's Paradise. Fool's Paradise was reportedly, back in the days of barbarism, once a magical and incredible, technologically advanced country of people. By the time Vastern went on her voyage, it was a desert. Nothing there. Though there were strange treasures buried amongst the ruins. So, a good deal of the greedier bunch of Vastern's followers stayed in Fool's Paradise and became something of wasteland treasure hunters. There are no laws to dictate who gets what, except for who can take it and who can survive. This mentality spread through the sea that is between Fool's Paradise and Aseria. And the only thing more interesting than bandits on land is bandits on sea, is then they're pirates. And that's cool. The Bloody Sea is the colloquial name for this land. I believe it's the Bloody Sea. It might also be the Sea of Blood. I am the preeminent expert in this field, and I say either one works. It's an interesting place, because there are a variety of small, fairly unmapped islands. And each island could potentially be home to incredible treasures, or ferocious beasts that will kill you. The only people who really know the Bloody Sea inside and out are the pirates who live there. These pirates fight each other in the Bloody Sea, but pirates fight each other all over the seas of Aseria. But the only place they tend to make peace is in the Bloody Sea. And this is at the behest of the Fellowship under the Crustacean King, or FUCK for short, which is what you'll be saying if you run them. The Crustacean King is exactly what he sounds like. A giant, crab-like creature that rules all of seafaring crime in the Bloody Sea. The pirates pay homage to him, as if they didn't, he would kill them. And he's very good at getting what he wants. He's the only creature that could possibly command the respect of pirates, the most disrespectful and rowdy group of individuals you might ever find. But when the name of the Crustacean King is mentioned, they sit down and they shut up. There's a rough hierarchy of the Fellowship under the Crustacean King. There is the Circle of Captains, which is a group of 10 captains who are held in the highest regard by the Crustacean King. They each have their own crew, and those 10 crews are respected as emissaries of the Crustacean King. Below that, there is the Long Claw of the Crab. The Long Claw of the Crab is the majority of the other pirates that ally themselves with the Fellowship. Now, to be able to sail in the Bloody Sea, one does not actually have to be a member of the Fellowship under the Crustacean King, but one must pay its respects, both fiscally and in action, to the Fellowship. And oftentimes, if you want to spend an extended amount of time in the Bloody Sea, you should just join the Long Claw. The last group, which is certainly not the least, is Briunga's Tentacle. Briunga is an ancient aboleth who is subservient to the Crustacean King, and it commands all of the creatures of the sea that go along with the Crustacean King. This is anything from krakens to esophagine to marrow. There are those in the seas, though maybe not in the Bloody Sea itself, that oppose the Fellowship under the Crustacean King. They don't often fare well, but the ones that do ally themselves around the dragon turtles. Dragon turtles, which in years past, in history before the Crustacean King reared his ugly head and claws and whole sort of situation, the dragon turtles were neutral. They expected patronage from the sailors who came across them, but mostly stayed on no one's side. But these days, with the Crustacean King's influence slowly expanding outward from the Bloody Sea, the dragon turtles find themselves on a side, and that side is against the Crustacean King. If you find yourself lucky or unlucky enough to come across a dragon turtle, if you show proof that you are not friends with the crustacean king, you have a much higher chance of living. But if you hold his emblem upon your ship, there is no hope for you. You're stuck between a turtle and a crab place. Nailed it. So that'll be all, me mateys, for this episode of Aserian Classroom. Until next time, study up, and don't forget to yo-ho-ho! What am I doing with my life?